Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the Gonzo Ewok channel with me, Gonzo.
And me, Ewok.
I caught you while you were having a sip of beer there, didn't you?
You did, yes.
We're back for another episode of Prison Architect. So,
Once again, we had no plan as to who was going to do the intro, the same as last week.
So on this episode, let's just have a quick recap what we did last time. We
Prison
have
cells.
got some new prisoners are coming in. We've got psychologist's office going on. Trying to work out the mystery of the cleaning cupboard and why I can't send people there. We've got a door on, so we'll check that in a minute. Laundry's up and running now. I believe we do have some people who can work in it, but they're not bothering their arses to.
It's not work time at the minute. The
What
problem
else?
is the washing machines are all stuffed with stuff because during the last work shift there were people in there, but the pipes weren't connected yet.
Well, isn't that just a crying shame? I know people need to have the kitchen safety and hygiene thing. That's something we're going to work on. Trying to think what else we need to do today.
Right.
He's been
How...
searched.
Ooh. Finger up the bum time. How about... Have you built...
Fight!
Have you built solitary?
No.
You need
We
solitary.
need solitary. This raises the point that we need solitary. So, where do we put a solitary wing?
Oh, you best hurry because there's people waiting to go into solitary now, isn't there?
Pause! What I might do... See, usually I would build them on the end of a cell block, or I would build them in an area like this, very small cells, just slap down here. I need somewhere where I can put them though, that's out the way. I would like to put them sort of around this neck of the woods, but I don't want to have to chop down those trees. I'm thinking I might maybe knock something up like this as like a kind of a solitary block.
Yeah.
So let's work this out. A minute about that size. That gives it 2 cell. Yeah, that's going to do it.
There's no minimum size for a solitary cell.
There's not. I'll give them 2 squares. What do I need? I need a door. Snap the door towards the top there. Get my guys building that. Once that's up and running. So, other things that we need to do. We have currently got the prisoner acclimation agreement. We've got to get... now it's let us assign prisoners to work in the kitchen, even though they can't do it. Just cheeky, but I do want them in there and working. What are you doing?
He's doing the course.
Oh, that's okay then. And we need to get that cleaning cupboard sorted.
Give him a go. There we go.
Nice. There's 10 grand and some cleaners. Go on, do your job, Gilda Boot.
Then you'll want another contract. Ooh.
Some new cleaning shit.
Oh, you'll want 2 other contracts.
No, that's the wrong one. It'll go. There we go.
2 new grants. See what you got. Manufacturing facility. You did want to get there, didn't you?
I do. Need a produce license place, which means we need people training up. This
But
means
you could train people up. You've got people. You've got foremen.
I quite like the idea of getting the education up and going as well.
Education doesn't give you money.
Now, we have got remote access going on, remote control. Security chief, got one of them. We need 10 guards, we need patrols, and we need to assign some guards. That's a nice easy one.
Okay.
So we'll take that. I'm going to take reform through education.
Why do you want to reform people when you could have them stamp and license?
Oh shit, hang on. Yeah, because that takes forever, doesn't it? Because they've got to go through the foundation courses.
Oh yeah,
That's not the one I want.
It really does. It takes a long time.
Aye, we'll get the t'other. So, we've got a security chief. We need to hire 10 guards. Well, you know what? That's easily done. Just like that. Patrols. So we'll go to our bureaucracy. Where's our
Oh,
patrols?
remote access just unlocked. Patrols is just above remote access.
Set them away. We're going to build ourselves.
A security room.
Aye, the beginnings of a security room.
Doesn't need to be that big, to be honest with you.
I'm going to put other stuff coming off here as well, so I want options to either build across here or up here. I like to make things that look, if not completely functional, somewhat aesthetically pleasing.
The last prison I built was all indoors. There was none of this walking outside to get between buildings kind of thing. It was one building.
I always do this like modular building. It's just me style more than anything else.
Well, you kind of have to with the first couple of prisons that you make, because you don't have the finance to build a massive foundation.
So
God, you're making luxury cells for them. That's a pain, isn't it?
it's a right pisser. bastard.
This is why you use planning mode.
Right, no.
Why don't you make some extra small ones?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, sort of. That'll be all right.
It'll be all right, but you could have just made some extra small ones. Like you get one for the people who are just a little bit naughty, and then really, really horrible ones for the true.
No,
scum.
that's what people get. That's what they're having. We'll also want.
Don't put me in the OCD unfriendly room.
What else do we need?
I know, you need a gate at the bottom, mate.
Yeah. Brain fart. Fixed.
Did you actually put a gate there?
Yeah, we've got a jail door going and then we've got those two bits.
Is that
Just trust us, Doubting Thomas.
Okay. If all your prisoners just walk away, then that's all on you.
It's definitely going there.
You should just leave it unlocked while they're building it.
There's a chap chatting on the phone. Looks a bit like that dude from King of the Hill. Not Hank Hill. Boomhauer.
Boomhauer.
Looks a bit like Boomhauer from King of the Hill. Oh, shit.
Who died? Okay, there's been a riot in there. You didn't see it happening because you've got no guards on patrol.
Everybody's injured. Everybody's injured. There's a doctor with the needle.
He's dead.
Snitch. You got stitches. It's what happens. Why do people treat me badly because snitches get stitches? That's not my rule. That's the rule of the streets. I didn't invent the rules.
To be fair, you shouldn't have been a snitch.
Exactly. If you didn't go tattletaling, you wouldn't have been shanked. Everybody knows this. We need a morgue.
Need some power.
Oh.
What's that? Is that going to be a morgue?
It's going to be a morgue.
But yeah, you're going to need some power for your new cell block.
Yes, we are.
And for your security place. Get your security place done, because then you get the automatic doors. You don't have to worry about them stupid guards.
We will get right to this. So, security room.
Right, it needs to be decked out like an office.
Office. Desk. Filing cabinet. Chair.
And you'll need a security console, door control system.
Oh, it costs $1,000, but we're doing alright for cash actually as things transpire.
Doing very well. Have you used this before?
Yeah, we've got a position of guard in the room. Is that right?
Before you do that, you've got to build. If you go to utilities, and there should be a door servo.
Oh yes, and then
And you've got to build that over every door that you need.
Cool. Okay then. And it's 8 per, isn't it?
What do you mean?
For every one of them, you can control 8 of them. I
You
think.
can control unlimited doors.
3, 4, 6. Oh, I'm thinking of the CCTV cameras.
You are. I think they can only do 6 doors at a time. But all that means is that if there's more than 6 doors trying to be used at the same time, it'll just take a tiny bit of time for them all to open.
Oh well, we can manage that. Be okay. That's very expensive, but it'll be worth it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Are you sure you're doing putting them the right way? Let's zoom in. Oh yeah. So you do have the roundy bit over the top of the door.
Yeah, of course.
They'll all need power, and then you need to link them to the security console.
Power in terms of actually being hardwired.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking lord.
You see, they've put one in just next to your kitchen there, so you can see where the power point is.
Yeah. Hang on. Need some bits going in here. You know what I'm like, I try and multitask way too many things at once. Battery utilities will want electrical cable. So there was one there. So they're going to want cable in there.
I think they needed covering the whole servo, so both squares of it.
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, you can see that one's flashing, so it needs power. Well, let's have a look. that has now got one. So what we're going to do, we'll go to utilities. We'll go to, is it wiring?
You just click on the console. I think it goes console to door. So click on the console.
Oh shit, I need the console actually wired as well, don't I? That would help. Actually, there's a point. Guards. Have I actually assigned guards some deployment?
No.
That would have been really handy, wouldn't it?
I thought you were waiting for patrols to get unlocked so you could assign them patrols.
I'm going to, but we've had somebody die in the prison. We need to do something about that.
Chuck them in the trash.
It's not very nice.
There's a gulag.
You keep branding it a gulag. As I said, it's a firm but fair rehabilitation.
It's been open for 4 days and someone got shagged.
That's what happens in prison. You go to prison
every 4 days.
Stitch.
There's only 19 people in the prison and one of them has died.
There's Sacriel again. Needs a piss.
That's a greater than 5% death rate every 4 days.
That's pretty good.
That's not pretty good.
I could tell you the names
In
of some
80
prisons.
days, everyone will be dead.
No, they won't, because we'll keep bringing prisoners in. Look, somebody died. If you look in the top corner, somebody died. A new one's turning up.
It's good, really,
One in,
because
one
it
out.
keeps the money flowing.
Exactly. Of course, now he's the murderer.
He's now high security.
Aye. He's done something as well. What an arsehole. Oh, these are finished. I am doing way too much at once here. I keep not getting anything finished. There we are. Sorry, block. Now this one seems to say it's alright, but that one doesn't. It's very odd.
If in doubt, just throw power cables everywhere.
Wouldn't do that. On there. On there.
It's all good. How's your generator looking? Did you put plenty of capacitors down?
I put a few more down. I did drop one, I think, in the last episode as well. Everyone likes a generator, though.
It doesn't work there, does it? I thought you could only attach the 9 to it around the sides.
Bollocks. There we are.
Did you know if you wire 2 power stations up to the same network?
Aye, they'll short.
I didn't realise that. Took bloody ages to work out why it was
Now,
happening.
they do need wiring, don't they? Like,
Yeah.
when they're powered, so it's that one.
And and I'm pretty sure it goes desk to door rather than the other way around.
Yeah, they're sending signals.
And then you don't have to worry about door duty anymore.
That's a lovely feeling, isn't it?
Your construction will go a hell of a lot smoother.
It certainly will. That one still needs to be powered up. On there. I think that's all of them.
Gates. Bottom gate.
Nice. So, oh.
Why don't you leave that one unpowered and just put a guard at the front?
What, the front door here?
It's nice to have a guard at the front door, just in case anything kicks off.
Aye. Aye. That's a good. You should have the front door of your prison locked
And guarded.
and guarded. Aye.
Well, the janitor doesn't seem to be able to get into the holding cell. Ah, there you go. Your holding cell and reception room. They've got prison doors on.
So we want to.
You see, this to me is where the prison starts coming together, when you're high tech enough to have this kind of stuff going on.
It is nice. Aye, it does make it feel much nicer. I remember the update that brought these in, and yeah, it was a really nice feeling when you actually could start automating and shit. I know people have built calculators and all sorts with the CCTV system, building logic gates and what have you with the wiring.
Did you ever see the calculator that dude built in Minecraft using redstone?
Aye.
It was incredible. It was like a city of redstone.
I just used to build 40-story penises, but each to their own, I suppose.
I built a really excellent trap, so that there was a switch on on the front door. On the front door, there was a pit that opened and was full of lava, and there was a switch on the inside of the house, so you could block it off and walk over it, and then a switch on the outside, on the gate side, so you could block it. So it was effectively like a moat to stop all the creepers and that getting through. And it was just awful because I kept forgetting to flick the switch. And I would run into the house, and then I'd wake up in the morning and I'd pick up, right, I'm going out, I'm going to get my diamond pickaxe and my diamond sword, and then I'd run out into the lava and everything would die.
Well,
I hated Minecraft.
I built a room that was on fire where you could throw your rubbish.
The fire room!
The fire room.
I didn't have a fire room. I did build a small furnace for that capacity. I see
Zachary was carrying some scissors, possibly running with them, I don't know. Don't know what this guy did. He found weapons.
Your solid is getting quite full.
It is. We've got one spare one. We'll be okay.
They've probably all been waiting to go in there for some time.
We need power down here at the bottom.
How's your research coming on?
Let's have a look.
It's approved. Put 3 people on patrol routes, and that's another mission done.
So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Take somebody off there.
Aye, that's always a good patrol.
Across there. Assign somebody to it.
You probably want someone in the yard, to be honest with you.
Aye. I'll have somebody who can do it. So on the sweep of the yard. Cool. And then what I'll do, rather than have a guard positioned outside, I'll just have somebody walking backwards and forwards.
Across the entrance.
Aye.
And you've got a guard visitation.
Yep. Just because people bring shit in. Got a guard
They
position.
do indeed.
Nice. So we've got some guys on patrol. There's some cash. What else do we need to do? We'll get those coming. Right. Next thing we need is a workshop up and running.
Right, then you want to take the... Oh no, you've got the prison manufacturing thing.
Yeah.
You're going to lose money on this, I think, at 10 grand.
Yeah, it's expensive to set up, but longer term, it's generating us cash as well. The grant will offset some of the loss, but it'll get us set up. It's
Just out of interest, do a prison valuation.
How do I do them?
Click on reports, evaluation. So it's at 110,000.
But it has lost 50 grand.
And it has lost 50 grand, so in 24 hours time it'll be worth 160 grand.
It's not bad. Double the money.
And you've got 85 grand. Oh no, that includes the 85 grand you've got in the bank. I believe that is included.
Workshops have to be at least 5x5. Workshop is going to be being put down here.
I'd make it quite big, so...
Aye. Now let's have a look then. So that's 5.
You need it 7x7 to get it 5x5.
That's going to be my workshop. It'll be a big old building.
A big, long... That's going to be a long workshop. I take it you plan on increasing your prisoner number quite substantially.
Aye. Eventually. We will be building more cell blocks. We'll take the cell block B grant at some point as well, I think. I'm going to stick with this prison for a little while unless people think we should make a new one, but I want to see how this goes. We need to get at the point where stuff starts going properly belly up before we think about getting rid of it, I think. Need fences.
You're going to need lights in there as well.
Will that?
I love the way you crane your head up sometimes.
It's
as if you're going to be able to...
My screen is quite high up, and sometimes the light isn't particularly good. Actually, there's a point I'm playing without my monitor set properly. The darkness on my monitor, because it's quite high up off my desk, sometimes is a little bit tricky to see.
And there's me thinking you were trying to look at something that was down off the bottom of the screen.
No.
I just looked down there. The monitor is really high, actually. Is that not inconvenient?
No, not when you've got like the sort of the contrast set properly.
But you know, eyes are supposed to be in the top third.
Yeah, but my chair's adjustable. Usually my chair's higher up, and since you're sitting on a chair that's lower down, I don't want to try and give you some sort of like inferiority or superiority complex. So for the purposes of recording, I tend to drop my chair a little bit.
I see.
Usually I'm perched up.
It's good to know you think about my mental well-being.
I'm a nice guy. Look, the prison speaks for itself. Apart from that one guy that got stabbed, everything else.
And the whole pooing in front of people. I still can't believe you've got that holding cell. It's worthless.
It's going to be there till the day we sell the prison. Get used to it.
Have you put door servos on the new doors?
No, but we'll put them on. We'll need some electricity, quite a bit of electricity down here. We'll get that ready and start to run it in. Get those up and running in a second. Yeah, this prison's looking alright, you know. It's not too shabby.
Well, you can start populating that workshop now. It's built.
Do you think we need lights in the shower?
It could be helpful. I mean, there's no windows, so...
Well, like there, like there, like there, like there.
Oh, so if you're in the middle of the room, your light is blocked by the 4 pillars.
That's the raping section of the shower.
the rave. Well, it doesn't have any shower heads on it, so is it just a wall that you can cling to?
Yeah, you cling to it and somebody else presses you against it.
Okay.
Okay, yep, they're doing their thing. I don't like it when people just stand against the wall.
He's moving garbage to garbage, apparently.
He's not. What's happening is he's being sacked for inefficiency.
Are you going to hire a new person to replace him?
No, we don't need that many. Cost savings. Sorry, if you stand for 2 days just holding garbage by the wall, you're sacked.
You need to connect those servos up to your console. What would you do without me?
Get on without as much earache. I would get all this done, but you see, you just talk and then I just do it.
Well, you're just sitting there doing nothing. Build your workshop.
Build
your workshop.
Everything is fine.
Build
Do you know what? I might not build a workshop. I might just burn this building down just to upset you.
Build the morgue.
I keep coming up with too many ideas at once. See, this is the thing, Ewok. I'm a dreamer. This is what happens. All these lovely, fanciful ideas. We don't even need a morgue now. That corpse that was left up there.
There'll be more corpses.
It'll be liquefied by now.
There'll be more. You'll need plenty of them.
I mean, I know everybody's kind of like lying together, kind of like there was 12 in the bed.
It's really optimistic that you have 19 prisoners and you just built 7 slabs for bodies.
Better to have them and not need them. I keep saying this and I mean it.
You're anticipating a third of your people dying.
I'm just saying if it does happen, we'll want to be prepared. So press saw.
Saws, presses, and a table. At least one table.
Because they fit nicely there. Presses. No, they're expensive. We'll put 2 in to get us started. We're going to worry about them a bit more detail later.
What the hell is that? That's not a saw.
No, it's a carpenter table.
Yeah, that's advanced level stuff. You need to save room for the carpenter's table, but that is advanced level stuff.
Yeah, that's good to get we're going.
You think?
Aye.
Yeah. You get 4 people working on there in a rotation. And then you can get the training course underway. That's just nonsense. They're not all the same distance apart.
I don't give a fuck at this point. I'll worry
Oh
about it.
no, that's horrendous.
See,
how can you do that?
It upsets me as well. But you know why I do that? Because it upsets you more.
You're a bastard.
Look at all that wood.
I've got wood.
So, we'll get this up and running. That'll be nice. But I think we're sitting fairly pretty. Fairly pretty. I think once we get this kind of up and running, I think we should call it a day, do you reckon?
Perhaps, but there's a couple of things we could do. You could look at more contracts and see what's available, and you could look at your current research queue, because I don't think you've got anything in your research queue at the minute.
Aye, it's not a bad call.
You've got 70 grand, you may as well spend it.
Oh, aye, definitely. So, let's have a look. Bureaucracy. What else could we get? I'm not worried about doing anything legally so far.
Prison policy is always useful. You can start micromanaging a bit more. You can set patrols to time schedules. Have you done that? Where you can change the patrols that are going depending on what time of the day it is.
We're doing surveillance.
We're doing surveillance.
Yeah.
How about an armory as well? Micromanagement might be one I was thinking of. Yeah, micromanagement's got the deployment schedule.
I've never used that before, but we'll take it because it's somebody else's research.
It's really useful. It means basically you can have less guards because you can have the guard that's patrolling the cells. You can have him patrol the cells during lock-up and sleep time, and then go somewhere else when there's no prisoners there.
It's good.
And you can have someone deployed to the parole room during the hours of parole hearings and then away somewhere else.
Handy. I'll worry about that a bit later. But micromanagement, as you know, is not really my strong point. I'm also going to take extra grant just so we might need it at some point. It's $500, $500, but we'll take 3 grants at once.
And speaking of grants,
Aha, got it. So we'll get this set up. Got our programs, workshop safety induction.
only one interested at the minute, but there'll be more.
It's okay. Anybody interested in anything else? Now, do you reckon it's expensive? 200 a session, but we could start with some of my rehabilitation or behavioural therapy. We've got some people interested. Drug and alcohol, medical beds. You know what? It's going to be expensive. We're going to line them up. We're going to start doing it. Gonzo's Gulag, as you call it, is now changing to Gonzo's Rehabilitation Centre.
And all it took was the death of a snitch.
Well, the snitch, I couldn't give a shit about. That's what happens to snitches. I think we all accept
This
that.
is the friendly Gonzo prison, the rehabilitation.
All bets is off if he's a snitch. If you're a rat, you're a rat. That's what happens. You get stabbed. It's one less thing to worry
Is this
about.
lesson 1 of your classroom programme?
Exactly.
No one likes a snitch.
No one likes
Not
a
even
snitch.
the guards like a snitch.
Exactly. Nobody likes a squealer. That's what happens. We've got somebody coming in. I think we should end it.
Grants,
There we are.
grants. Look at grants.
Hey.
It'll give us a plan for next week. Grants.
Cell Block B, Reform Through Initiative.
Government security ratings, dog handlers, and armed guards. No, that just does scream sexy, doesn't it?
I think we're going to need them the way things are going.
Visitors coming in.
Yeah, okay, so for now, we're going to have to finish off that workshop. We're going to start on improving security. Have those showers, boys. Oh, he's at the rating column, standing there.
There's a fight.
They're fighting. Guards. Guard.
Where's the guy patrolling? Why isn't he doing anything?
Bloody useless.
There's other people. You're going to need more than one bloody guard.
Somebody's dead.
Welcome to the Gonzo Rehabilitation Centre.
Honestly, you start getting things ready for them and look what they do.
You're now at 5 days in and you have a 10% death rate.
Everybody is stuck in there.
You've locked all the doors. The guards can't get to the prisoners.
I pressed the wrong button. I meant to do a shakedown.
But the shakedown means this. Now all the guards are searching places.
I meant bang up. I panicked. So, let's have a look. Couple of people unconscious. That's fine. Dead person. That's fine. It'll be fixed. The psychologist, you've got a fantastic job to do, my young friend. You're going to have to fix all of the nutters in our prison. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you've enjoyed the video, you can like, you can subscribe if you haven't already. Any last words for you since I so rudely cut you off last time?
Yeah, don't forget to watch our latest podcast and send us some comments and questions on Facebook and Twitter and whatnot, so that
Bye!
Thank you for watching this Prison Architect video on the Gonzo Ewok channel. If you'd like to watch some Geordie Space Program, click the video on the left.
And if you want to watch one of our podcasts, click on the right.
And you can always press that subscribe button. Thanks!